Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to the channel, please leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. So stay tuned, watch the whole video. There's some shocking stuff in here. I will tell you at the beginning of each section if I think this is good news or bad news. Y'all please let me know in the comments, what do you think? What do you think is good? What do you think is bad? Now I know a lot of people are going to be saying the only good news that they want is a check in their bank account. I agree with you. That would be great, but we don't have that yet. Y'all, if you didn't see my video this morning, I am talking about the truth about the fourth stimulus check, whether we'll get it or not. I'm breaking down the truths there. Please go back and watch it. Okay, y'all. Good news. This is what I think is good. Y'all let me know what you think. There have been 13 subcommittees that has been working on the $3.5 trillion plan. And they all say that they are done now drafting this bill. And now it can move on to the House where they can begin negotiation on this bill. Y'all, this is very, very big. We have been waiting on them to get through with this thing forever. Well, now they're finally through. We can start seeing the things that's in the bill. We know kind of what's in it, but now we'll start seeing the things that are really in it and the things that will be negotiated into it. In this draft, early this week, they had a vote on a way to lower prescription drugs. But there was some Democrats that voted no on this because they have big pharma backers and they didn't want to mess up their campaign contributions. These Democrats that voted no on lowering prescription costs was Peters from California, from Oregon, and Rice from New York. They voted against lowering your prescription cost, helping you get your medications that you need. So y'all, these are three more that needs to be voted out in the midterms or in the 2024 vote, whenever they're up for it. We need to get these people out because this is proof positive. They don't care about you or your health, or else they would have voted yes to lowering your prescription cost. Good news. Y'all, when I'm saying good news or bad news, this is my opinion. I want your input too. What do you think? All the lawmakers that say they will vote no and stop the people from getting the help that they need by passing these bills, they are committing political suicide on their own career. So in the end, I think they will find a way to vote yes and let both of these bills pass. Because if they don't, the Democrat Party is dead. They will lose control of the House, the Senate, and the White House. And I just don't think they want to do that. I mean, the Democrat Party will be gone if they vote no and the American people don't get the help that they need. Okay, bad news. Again, this is my opinion that it's bad. I think they will remove the SALT tax that Trump put in place. Why? Because these lawmakers are rich, and removing the SALT tax will benefit them and their rich corporate buddies. The lawmakers make between $174,000 and $200,000 per year. That makes them very wealthy. And removal of this SALT tax will put more money in their pockets and more campaign donations in their kitty. Bad news. Right now, Nancy Pelosi does not have the votes that she needs to get this $3.5 trillion bill passed. This is why she is holding on to the first infrastructure bill until they can get this $3.5 trillion bill passed. By holding it in her possession, she will force a yes vote on the $3.5 trillion bill. She hopes. And we hope. Shocking news. This is very shocking. A watchdog group has revealed that the Pentagon has spent over $14 trillion on war. Now this is war total. This would be bombs, supplies, everything that has anything to do with war. They have spent $14 trillion since September 2001. That's your money. Your money has been spent on war. $14 trillion. But yet they let the elderly die. They let the disabled die. They let everyone in the United States go without everyday necessities like healthy food because they can't afford it, medications because they can't afford it. And these lawmakers voted not to lower the medication cost. So they are innocent people in their wars, and they are the American elderly and disabled by not helping them get the things that they need to survive. How does that make you feel about our government? $14 trillion, and they're still fighting over 3.5 to help the most needy in our country. And the $3.5 trillion bill has paid for us. It has a way to pay itself back. But they're still fighting over it. But yet they can spend $14 trillion of your tax money on war. Y'all, as crazy as this sounds, I have a plan to end all wars overnight. And there will never be another war anywhere in the world. All we have to do is send all of our lawmakers, from the president right down to your mayor, and their sons into war first. If they create this war, they should be willing to go to that war. And I'm not talking about some cushy office job. I am talking about frontline battle duty. If they do this, there would never be another war anywhere in the world, guaranteed. In the month of August alone, 200,000 illegal criminals came across our southern border. And when these 200,000 illegal criminals comes across our southern border, they have a choice whether to get or not get. And if they say no, that's fine. They're motioned on through to spread throughout our country. Now, American people also has that right. And if you don't want to take that's fine. You have to wear a mask or social distance. But you have the right to make that decision. These illegal criminals coming into our country, they're not Americans. They don't have that right. 200,000 illegals in the month of August alone. That is 1.4 trillion in total now that's come across our southern border. 10,000 is now waiting on buses and plane tickets to be shipped all around the United States to spread their crimes, their robbing and stealing, because these are not picture perfect people that's coming over here. These are criminals. The very first thing that they do when they enter our country is break our laws by crossing our border. These are not angels coming over here. But yet we give them everything, and now we're going to give them money to become legal only in America, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments below what parts you thought was good, what parts you thought was bad, and tell me what you thought about the shocking news about $14 trillion of your tax money being spent on war. Y'all, if you want your comments put over on our website, We the People, start your comment by saying We the People. We will take it over there for you.